Hold, outsider. You trespass on Maruuk land.
By the way, in between videos, I went ahead and actually got the glyphs back on the Waking Shore. So all the glyphs are gone over here. Let's just say that I am really enjoying this feature. You also may notice I actually did some little bit of tweaking to my Drake here. So anyways.
Speak up.
State your business in the plains.
Finally.
You serve as an envoy of the dragons, then. Times are changing.
I am not your keeper.
A gift from dragons may impress some Centaur, but Clan Shikar must see how well you hunt. One of our hunting parties has just brought down a proto-dragon infused with the power of flame. Prove your worth by aiding in the kill.
Go on. Even a young hunter can aid in a proto-drake hunt. Let us see what you've got, outsider.
Oh, just wait. You guys ready for a show? Yeah, I'd say I've taken down at least a couple in my day. You know, I've also taken down, a few demons here and there and plenty of other things, but let's not go into that.
Out with it.
You are a more formidable fighter than I assumed.
You'll be back soon, sure.
Ooh. You have fought alongside our hunters and earned a place at our fire. Our Khan is at our hunting post in the swamp, readying our upcoming caravan. I will notify her of your arrival and purpose. Surely you can find your way on your own. I think I can, and don't call me Shirley.
My Khan is at our outpost nearby. Follow this path through the swamp, and try not to get eaten.
That's funny. That's the average wait time on tickets, guys. And yes, I did open a ticket about the Feldrake, so just to get their attention. So this is a 279 weapon with critical strike and haste. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and put this here. There we go. That had Sinful Revelation.
I have many lucky doos. You like?
I'm not going to bother enchanting this one. I will, however, transmog because, of course, you got to make sure that you match, right?
Good fortune to all friends of the Grummels.
Look, I spent a long time farming for these warglaives, and they belonged to my favorite character, and wow, of course I'm going to freaking use them. You had to, you guys, if you've collected these, you know what goes into actually acquiring these. Having to farm Black Temple to try and make sure you get both of them to drop on the same character so you can equip them. Then having to wait for time walking Black Temple in order to actually get it unlocked. That wasn't an overnight thing. You know how many times I had to run Black Temple to get these things? It has been 10,000 years since the dragons were last in the Isles. They were invaders upon your land. Join the Primalists, embrace the storm. We will aid you in the battles to come. Are you two not invaders? The Kana Matra welcomes the dragons to our Curval. Take your leave. The storm has no place in the lands of Onara.
Your Kanamatra leads you to serve.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize they were actually doing voice acting.
Strength. When you see your error, we will be waiting.
So I should explain if there was voice acting there to kind of explain why I was talking over that. So here's the thing, guys. With my current setup, I actually have to have the audio of everything, including my own voice in the microphone, going into my headphones. It's the only way I can actually hear what's going on in the game. So what I have to do, so I don't have to constantly hear an echo of myself in my headphones, is I have this little dial on the back of one of my headphones that I can actually turn up to turn up the volume and turn down to turn down the volume. So I'm constantly turning up and down depending on whether or not I'm talking. If I'm not talking, I turn it back up so I can hear what they say in the game. And because this game has this thing where sometimes they'll have voice acting and sometimes they won't, it becomes confusing in that regard. So, yeah. I apologize. And yeah, if you're wondering, doesn't it sound irritating to deal with? Yeah, but at the same time, it could also give me hints as to if there's something goes wrong with my microphone, like if it starts to crack or something. So yeah, it's an irritation for me, but I can deal with it. I can live with it. So.
What?
You outsiders seem to have a habit of meddling in the affairs of others.
Go on then.
Sansok Khan is the most skilled hunter in our clan. I'm tempted to do the Khan, but I'm going to try to hold off on doing that too much, because otherwise it's kind of annoying, and I'm sure for you guys. Though she cannot hear, she proved her capabilities time and time again as both a hunter and a leader. She is a mentor to us all, a trusted leader, and a fierce defender of the Maruuk. It is an honor for you to speak with her. I understand.
Finally.
So, she's deaf then?
My Khan. This outsider arrived in search of the dragons. They hunted alongside us and earned a place at our fire.
My thanks, Tomu. Come forward, outsider. I am Sansok Khan, leader of the Shikar. Tell me of your goals.
Huh. So, I recently saw them do this in the Kiriko animated short for Overwatch 2, where Kiriko knew this little girl who was deaf and can only communicate through sign language. So, this is interesting that here in WoW, we then also have a character who is deaf and has to use sign language to communicate and has an interpreter to let us know in case we don't speak sign language. Now, I did take sign language when I was in high school. I have sadly forgotten quite a bit of it. There's like little tiny pieces here and there I kind of do remember. But I do remember what it was like doing that class and the experiences. In fact, we took a couple trips to some deaf communities where we had to really focus heavily on our sign language. So, you know, another example of inclusivity, I guess, here in Blizzard games, right? We've been seeing that quite a bit as we're going through, and I have a feeling we're going to see that quite a bit as we continue on. As Sansok Khan signs, Okir vocalizes. Tell me, outsider, why do you enter Maruuk lands? I need to speak to the leader of the Green Dragonflight.
We are preparing for a journey to the Corral, a gathering of all the clans across the plains. There, we will discuss the return of the dragons. We received word that an emissary from the Green Dragons will be present at the Corral. You may join us for the journey, but you must lend your aid to our clan.
Sansok Khan gives you a slight nod. As Sansok Khan signs, Okir vocalized for her. It has been countless generations since an outsider like you reached our lands. With primalists treading on our lands and peddling forbidden magics, my people are understandably wary. If you are to travel with us, you must make yourself known. Introduce yourself to the members of my clan. While you travel with us, you must pull your weight. Unruly Gorlocks have been raiding our medical supplies recently, and we must restock. Gather the orange blooms around the outpost so we can create more poultices. There are supplies around the outpost that need to be brought to the caravan as well. I would like you to gather them while you are out. Once you have everything, bring it to Tomul. Let's see.
I will be the greatest hunter this clan has ever seen.
You wish, Aru. Which one of us killed their proto-drake faster?
Welcome. I have a story for you. Fight with fury, then rest.
Hunting is about precision. A clean kill leaves more usable material. It's not about how many creatures you can kill, but how many resources you can bring back to your clan.
Heed your
Being a good
blind
hunter is
spots.
all about speed. The faster you can take down a beast, the faster you can move on to your next target. I am Dreadneeks, and I will be joining your clan for the Kural.
Wow, I've never seen someone like you. How are your hunting skills?
I bet we can outhunt you. I will outhunt both of you. Take care.
I am literally called a demon hunter. And you're asking about my hunting skills. I'm sure other hunters out there are just kind of rolling their eyes like, I'm literally called a hunter! My hunter will feel that way when I bring her here. So I think for now I actually want to go ahead and focus on the main story. And we can always come back and do some of these other side quests some other time. I'm just really kind of like now eager to see and kind of catch up as well. Because I feel like I'm falling behind. A lot of people are getting quite the jump on me right now.
May Onara's breath lift your spirit.
Onara whispered of your arrival, traveler. Are you of Clan Shikar or Onir? I was born of Clan Togus, a clan that once held major power in the plains. As a foal, I showed signs of a strong natural connection to Onara, an honor as it was to be blessed by our Wind Mother. I left my clan behind to join Clan Onir. With Clan Onir, I found my new home. I trained to hone my connection to Onara, rising through the ranks from Initiate to Wind Sage to my current rank, On. We of Clan Onir are spread throughout the plains, found doing everything from maintaining singing stones to advising Khans. I currently have the honor of advising Sansok Khan with the Wind Mother's words. One day I shall return to my clan, and another shall take my place.
Off to your next adventure.
I am Dreadneeks, and I will be joining your clan for the Kural.
The winds carried word of interesting times, but the arrival of your people has caused more of a stir than I expected. I look forward to learning more of your ways as we travel.
Alright, let's go find the Beast Master.
Show me your hands.
I am Dreadneeks, and will you be joining the caravan to the Kural?
No, I'm afraid my hooves no longer take me to Marukai. But my beasts of burden are vital to the caravan. I shall ready my muskin to pull the wagons.
We need to find one more camp provisions. Hello?
What roads have you traveled? Trust your eagle eye.
Hold on. It's not tracking. Hold on. Oh, pet all the Bakar. Interesting. Just wanted to see if I can spot this last provision here, because I am not seeing it.
What? You'll be back soon, I'm sure.
The rest of our attending clan has already traveled to Marukai to prepare our site. The caravan from this outpost will be the last to arrive.
Finally.
Is there another provision over there and I just outright missed it? Nope. Man, I cannot find this last provision. Oh, I don't think I've been over here yet. There it is. Way over here. My bad.
Two-foot.
How is your hunting?
Scout Tomul looks over the gathered provisions. Everything seems to be in order.
Go on then.
The Kurai is a time of discussion amongst clans. Stories are shared, while there are many Centaur clans across the plains. We are all Maruuk. The caravan is ready to go. As Marukai is some distance away, we will make stops. When you're ready to leave, find me at the caravan. Don't keep us waiting.
You'll be back soon, I'm sure. The caravan will be waiting at the gates. Do not hold us up. Speak up. I am not.
Walk with us, outsider. We have many stories to share.
The Maruuk Centaur include many individual clans across the plains. There are 4 of us who hold the most power. Clans Tirai, Shikar, Nokud, and Onir. Clan Tirai are the keepers of our traditions. Their leader, the Khanamatra, is the cultural Khan of all Maruuk. All Khanamatras can trace their bloodlines back to our first matriarch, Tira. We of Clan Shikar are the strongest hunters. You can find our camp spread throughout the plains, following the patterns of wildlife and game.
I like when it says, listen to the stories is optional.
Clan Nokud has recently come to power. A generation ago, Shakan Khan led his people to defeat Clan Togus, taking their place of power amongst the plains. His son, Balakar Khan, now leads this clan. His father was a man of honor, but Balakar Khan did not inherit his father's patience or wisdom.
My clan, Clan Onir, is made up of those who feel a direct connection to our god Onara. She guided our founders, Maruuk and Tira, to the Dragon Isles, and she has watched over our people ever since.
Now that's a voice actress I think I recognize. I'm gonna try and remember where I remember her from. In fact, I may even look her up if I can't remember.
The mystics of Clan Onir are initiated from many different clans, but we all followed Onara's call to serve her and our people.
The clans have their differences, but we share one culture. No matter our strengths and weaknesses, we are all Maruuk.
Twofoot, you fought many foes in your time, yes? You will have to share some stories.
I think I just realized that she was referring to me when she said 2 foot. Because I was like, who's 2-foot? And I realized, oh, she's talking to me.
Kill Bellica. A mighty horn strider with horns as tall as its legs were long. I keep its horn as a trophy.
I mean, the stories I could share with all of you are, well... I could tell you about the time that we fought this mighty force known as the Burning Legion. And they were led by some very horrible people. One was named Kill Jaden, and he had a burning hatred for someone that we call a friend.
My first was a mighty bear of ice and snow, deep in the frozen tundra of the Azure Span. My Bakar and I knew no equals. We were the talk of the Corral.
And that friend's name... Oh gosh. I'm having another brain fart. Velen. His name was Velen. And this went on for many, many thousands of years.
We have reached our first stop. Circle the wagon, Shakar. It is time for a hunt.
You don't often get to see your horse mounts like this. Just kind of this slow movement here. Alright, who should I turn this into? Tomul, I think? I'm glad I did not skip that. That was wonderful.
What?
Take a breath, 2-foot.
You'll be back soon, sure.
Maruuk travel from all across the plains to attend the Kural, and the gathering lasts many days. Feeding that many centaurs is no simple feat. Clan Shakar's hunters provide meat for all of the shared meals. It is our tradition to hunt on our way to Marukai. You must pull your weight as well.
Go on then. Aru! Bellica! Show the 2-foot how we hunt.
The hunt is on!
Whoever brings back the most game wins.
You got it. What's this? Mysterious beast. You find a large paw print sunk into the dirt. Looking around, none of the nearby creatures have paws, let alone of that size. Perhaps the centaur will be impressed if you hunt down this great beast. Oh yeah, no, this thing is mine. This is like Far Cry Primal. Oh yeah, I'm going for the biggest, nastiest predator that there is. He is mine to hunt. Wait a minute. Excuse me, you two. I actually am more interested in what's in that cave than you. Ugh! Stunned. Hello there. Conkular. You are now the hunted. Yeah, let's see what they think of me as a hunter now.
I need to target something
Argali are
first.
hardly honorable kills, outsider. If you want to earn respect, you must hunt more dangerous game.
Understood. In that case... How about this stomp hoof?
This foe could feed a whole camp.
I need to get
That
closer.
bull over there. No, you guys don't get to go attack that thing. This thing is mine. Maybe attacking both of them at the same time was a bad idea. Oh hey, another demon hunter showed up to help me out.
I'm out of range.
Oh no! And thus I lost all honor on my kills. But then they're like, whoa, 2-foot, you came back! We saw you die! Okay. Let's try that again, shall we?
It's too far away.
Where are you going? Oh hey, the other demon hunter's back. Yay!
You have my thanks.
That's just oh. Slash wave. This is a friend that I play Overwatch with. Sometimes I'll, you know, because he lives on the West Coast. This is around the time when he and his wife and a couple of other friends would be on playing Overwatch, and I would sometimes go over and play with them. He let me know, hey, we're probably going to have a full group. We may even do comp, so just go ahead and stay on WoW, and we'll play together another time. So, you know, sometimes I get to play with them, but sometimes they'll just let them be and let them play, you know. That is one of the drawbacks of Overwatch 2 compared to 1, is that, you know, for those who used to run with a full group of 6, now we can't really do that. But, you know, it is what it is. So, did I win that hunt? I'd like to think so. Oops. What do you guys say? Is the 2-foot a good enough hunter?
Out with it. Fine.
Actually, hold on. Don't mind me.
Speak up. I am not your keeper.
Our youngest hunters are passionate and determined. Be sure they don't show you up.
You'll be back
You
soon,
hunt as
children.
strangely as you fight. I hope Aru and Belki observed your technique.
I am not.
I won! I won!
No, I am better than you. Sure, you killed more, but most of your game cannot be used.
Go on then.
You defeated Concular, then. Not bad, 2-Foot. He has evaded our hunters for many moons. His pelt always blended in well with his surroundings. Perhaps now our hunters can use his camouflage to their own advantage.
Finally.
I hope you don't mind getting your feet wet. The next leg of our journey will take us across 2 rivers. Seshtang would like to share a story with you about our blessed watcher, Onara. I happily leave you under her watch.
I am not your keeper.
The Horn of Drusal will be visible once we cross the bridge. You must see it, 2-Foot.
May your feet find good trails.
Ah, yes. The horn represents the ancient pact formed by Tira and a green dragon named Marithra. Their friendship ended a long enmity between dragons and Maruuk. Afterward, the Centaur hunted the plains and the dragons tended the gardens. But they agreed to help one another in times of need. The Horn of Drusal was built as a physical manifestation of their oath.
But then, the dragons left. And after 10,000 years, they returned to these lands. I am interested to hear what the Kanamatra says about that.
We are guided by Onara, Tumul. It was she who granted us these lands, who arbitrated with the dragons. She knows the way. Onara, the Wind Mother, is the ancestor of all Ohuna. She led our founders Maruuk and Tira to the plains. My clanmates interpret her songs to advise our people.
I know that voice. I know I've heard that voice before. Also, what in the world is going on with this Bakar there?
Hold. I hear her call. Onara will sing to me here.
I think I know who that is now. I think I just figured it out. I think that is the mother of the Emperor in Star Wars The Old Republic. No, as in, like, in Knights of the Eternal Throne. The one who had Valkorian's kids, who, you know, one of them is, of course, the daughter who was tormented by Valkorian, and the other, and then the twin sons, one of which was killed, and the other had to wear that mask on his face. But I'm convinced that is the voice actress of, oh gosh, what's her name? The mother. If you've played the game in the expansions, you know what I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking about.
What news do you bring, outsider? Go with Onara.
I sense something on the wind.
Do your best.
The wind is restless here. Onara is reaching out. I must answer her call. I need regents for my ritual. Reeds from the riverbanks, feathers from the tails of mallards, and the heart of a salamander. Gather these materials from the river so that I may heed her voice.
Go with Onara's blessing.
Don't mind me. Just need a few feathers. Sorry. They're like, ow, that hurt. Ah, gonna have to kill a few, looks like, until I can actually get the heart. Just pull and reach it out. Kalima! Oh, there we go. No, no, don't kill the mallard! You don't need to kill them! No, no! I'm sorry, I'm sorry! Don't mind me, I'm just gonna pluck a feather or two. I'm sure you'll grow them back. Sorry. Alright, now for the river reeds.
Who has the wind brought today? Do your best.
Excellent. I will use these materials to interpret her song.
Off to your next adventure.
Onara does not speak a language as we do. Her voice carries through the very winds. We mystics are trained to feel her presence, follow her call, and interpret her messages. I have used the materials you gathered to bind totems to this particular call. Aid me in a ritual to center her voice. Then I will interpret her song. Now I may start to get gear replacements for what I've currently got.
Do your best. Off to your... Come, help me place these totems for the ritual. feathers of the waterfowl, creatures of sky and river. Lifeblood of a beast, ready for runes in her elegant script. A storm. We must prepare.
Razageth? I wouldn't be surprised.
What news do you bring?
It would not surprise me at all if all of a sudden she just drops by.
Go with Onara's blessing.
The storm is an omen of grim portent. Trouble is brewing.
The storm is Onara's most dire warning, an affront to her gift. We must be wary.
Marukai rests beside a mountain near this grove. Our journey is almost over. The Kurukai is a time of truce amongst the Maruuk, but On Seshtang's omen is troubling. We must stay on our guard. Spent quite a lot of time getting this mount too.
Marukai is just ahead. It is a grand and sacred meeting place. Centaur from all around the plains gather there. Each season we meet for the Corral, a time of truce and communion. Clans large and small come together, sharing our resources and our stories.
I do look forward to reconnecting to my peers. Perhaps Tagari Khan can help me decipher this omen from the river.
This is the kind of thing... The caravan from Timber's Step Outpost approaches. The final Khan has arrived. The final Khan! I'm sorry. I had to. I couldn't resist.
I am going to avoid the Nakud. They antagonize everyone at these things.
You know, this is the... I was going to say, this is the kind of quest that I would expect in a game like The Witcher 3 or Horizon Zero Dawn. You know, just here on a horse, just kind of slowly traveling with this caravan, listening to their stories. And remember, this is optional. You don't have to do this. I could speed along and go to our destination.
Arrived from the other camps. Our rise should be well settled by the time we arrive.
But I don't want to. Because I want to just travel along and listen to their stories. See, when people talk about immersion, this is the kind of stuff that I usually think about right here. This is my own way of immersing myself. Because immersion is a personal thing. It's not something that applies to everyone and everything. How I interpret and define immersion for my own personal experience is going to be different from how someone else's immersion experience is.
It seems the other clans beat us here. Between our outsider and the Green Dragon emissary, this should be a corral to remember.
Like, just getting to have the option to go through this caravan, you know, alongside this caravan, I mean, to do this, I think is actually pretty awesome. think they're about to phase. I was curious how far they were going to go. Let me get the Flight Master up here. There we go. All right. Aha. Oh, that's the dungeon. Gotcha. I have a feeling we're about to get ready to do the next dungeon, guys. Welcome to Marukai. Wow. The Maruuk as a people are not staunchly against outsiders, but we do require any potential allies to prove their worth. As you meet the clans and aid in our ventures, word will spread of your support. On the lower level of the Krutal on the hill, you will find one of the Kanam Matra's daughters, who can help you see where you stand with our people. Be sure to introduce yourself. Clan Tirol is the clan of our Kanam Matra, our direct connection to the Maruuk ancestors. They are the holders of our traditions and our storytellers. To understand the Maruuk, you must understand Clan Tirol. One of the Kanam Matra's daughters, Carlin Dotur, is preparing a meal for our ancestors. Aid her. She will teach you about our people. The mystics of our lands, like On Seshteng, belong to Clan Onir. The clan is not made up of families, but rather of Centaur from across the plains, with an innate connection to Onara. They spend their lives building that connection and honing their skills. Eventually, they receive assignments to advise different clans and protect our lands. On Seshteng went to speak with her Khan about the omen she received. Join her to learn about the Onir. Clan Nokud is the newest to rise to power. Their late Khan, Jakan, raised a mighty army to seize territory from their predecessors. Such is the way of our people. While Jakan had earned his respect, his son has not. Balakar killed his father and took control of the clan. They have grown ever more insular since. But to know the Maruuk, you must know them.
Clan Nokud can be quite aggressive. Tomul, accompany our friend to make their introductions.
Yes, my Khan. First, I get stuck being your keeper. And now I have to introduce you to the Nokud? You're testing my limits, 2-foot.
Why are you blaming me for that? Your Khan is the one who signed you to do it, not me. Why are you mad at me? Fine. But we will do that when we return. Stay tuned.